And now the number 30, Auburn.
Auburn is such a
this guy's from Auburn. His first name is Noah. He's a corner. I can't say his last name.
Let me see.
It's like the whole alphabet.
I'm not gonna try.
He got drafted to the Dolphins. Now they took already 2 offensive studs. I
Yeah.
don't think they need
Is that where Tua went?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're a great team. The corner. Now they have Brian Jones, Xavier Howard. Now they have Noah. I'm not gonna say that name.
I'm not gonna say the name, but honestly, Miami played better than most people suspected last year.
Yeah.
I thought they were gonna go.
They went 5-11. That's pretty good.
I mean, for Miami, it's not bad.
They could definitely be way better than what they were last year.
Yeah, easily.
Number 31, the Minnesota Vikings.
They have such a good defense.
They have really good defense.
Xavier Rhodes. I don't know where he went.
That's really
He
happy.
disappeared. He really quick. But they got Jeff Glandley out of TCU corner. I don't know much about this person. Just like the other TCU person.
I heard he's like tall. Isn't he
he's
decently tall?
5'10".
No.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
He's his pre-analyst. Galley's undersized with good length and good top end speed. I definitely didn't just read that from ESPN. Great. He's a great player. Now 32nd. This is where our first running back's taken, but it's not one of the top running backs like Swift, Taylor, or J.K. Dobbins. It is Clyde Edwards-Helaire out of LSU.
Okay,
Don't
say
do-
what you want.
He's a
but
good player.
that kid dominated against who it was a threat school. Was it Clemson or
Yeah, no, it was Oklahoma.
he dominated against Oklahoma? That's who it was.
Clyde.
I've never seen a kid move like him.
Yeah, but like, I would have been fine with like Taylor or Swift or Dobbins, but
Don't get me wrong. Out of all those, DeAndre Swift is probably my favorite. But
he's also the best. He's in position rank, obviously.
yeah, but that kid.
He's
dude,
really
out
he's
of
smaller than
LSU.
Swift, 5'7", 207 pounds, and that is the end of the first round, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go to the second round. Why not?
Alrighty.
No, the second
I
round.
got
We
the
get
second round.
we can only do a part of the
No, I
second
can still
round.
do the second round.
We can only do a part of the second round though.
Alright. Yeah. We'll do the to number 48. The first pick in the second round.
T. Higgins.
Yeah, T.
from
Higgins.
Cincinnati, or he went to Cincinnati. He was from Clemson.
And Joe Burrow. They got Joe Burrow in the first round. They need a weapon.
Yeah.
A weapon. And T. Higgins is definitely a weapon you want.
Well, they got a quarterback now. Why not surround him with some of the best wide
Yeah,
receivers?
AJ Green.
Yeah.
That Boyd, William Boyd.
Yeah. Don't sleep
Yeah.
on the Bengals.
Yeah,
They're
they're
gonna be-
definitely gonna be.
They can make a push.
They
Not
can-
not
Not a
a
run.
Ravens and a Browns push. They can
Yeah.
make a push. They can maybe
They
be better
could
than the
they,
Steelers.
they
I
could be
agree.
a lot like the Titans that like
30,
last year.
yeah. 34th pick, Michael Pittman Jr. out of USC. They
They need a
Colts.
wide receiver.
Yeah,
The
Colts.
Colts definitely need a wide receiver.
Colts lost Andrew Luck, replaced with Phillip Rivers, which is a little worse. They still have T.Y. Hilton now. This is a great. And they had Marlon Mack. That running back is a beast. Great pick by the Colts.
Yeah, I got next one. We got
Number
the
35.
35th pick in the draft. My favorite, personally, DeAndre Swift.
Very elusive. If you can watch his, he reminds me of a young
Ezekiel Elliott, kind of.
Barry Sanders. A little
Yeah.
slower to be
Yeah.
Barry Sanders, but if he makes a cut and
Yeah, he
like
was-
that, he'll make a cut like
He was
that.
one of those running backs that didn't have one good year.
If he
He
wasn't-
was very
Yeah,
consistent.
he was
Yes.
consistent. Even when they had Sonny Michel and Nick Chubb, he
Yeah.
still had a lot. He had that 75-yard touchdown against Auburn in the SEC Championship.
That's whenever that team was so good. That was my favorite Georgia
Yeah.
team ever. It was when they had Nick Chubb, Sony Michel, and DeAndre
should
Swift.
have won.
I honestly,
Bust coverages happen, you know.
I think Georgia has the best running backs out of any team
Well,
ever.
They weren't even
Yeah.
top 10 RBU. That's amazing to me. They weren't even
Yeah.
top 10 RBU.
I agree.
Well, and he's 5'8", 212 pounds. He's very elusive.
Yeah.
He'll be a backup to Kerryon Johnson, though.
He's not one of those people that like Nick Chubb that can just push you.
And his skill set is 100% well-rounded, complete.
Yeah, number
Yeah.
36, Alabama took Xavier McKinney.
Alabama took.
No, New York, I'm sorry.
From Alabama.
First time. New York, yeah, he took him Alabama. I don't know much about this person. He was overshadowed mostly by Micah Fitzpatrick.
Mm-hmm.
He's
He's a safety.
Yeah, he's a safety. Great player. Number 1 is position, which is the first safety token. Well, no, second safety token.
All right, and we got the 37th pick from New England, Kyle Duggar.
Out of Lanier Rhine, safety. I've never heard of that school.
Me either.
Not gonna lie.
I'm sure they're a
He's
lot.
probably a great player though.
Yeah.
I mean, he got took in the second round.
Well, safety, he's probably
Yeah.
fast.
Number 38, the Panthers already took Derek Brown, but then they added Yetur Gross Matos, defensive end. Penn State. That's gonna be a great line. That's gonna be a great defensive line next year. Y'all think they'll make a push? They'll probably still be last in the NFC South. Don't get that wrong. Out of Penn State, great player.
Braden, edit this out. Edit this out, Braden.
Yetur Gross.
That's what his name is.
Braden, edit this out. Who's ever editing this,
Yetur
edit
Gross.
this out until we start saying it again.
Number 39, Robert Hunt. Now, the Dolphins already took Austin Jackson.
Mhm.
They decided to go to the boy right next to him, Robert Hunt of Louisiana.
Mm.
Decent pick, honestly.
Good for Tua.
Yeah.
Or Tua.
Now, number
Two-
4. Yeah.
Tua went to the Dolphins, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Number 40, Texans. They the worst GM and head coach ever, honestly.
No, that's very arguable. Like that's definitely
They traded
Dallas.
DeAndre Hawkins for a
Definitely
second
Dallas
round pick.
has the worst GM and owner.
Who?
The
Dallas.
Texans traded DeAndre Hawkins for this pick,
But
but yeah.
I mean, they were smart by firing what's his face.
Jason Garrett.
Yeah.
Such a bum.
Ross
I hate him so
Blacklock. Third TCU player token. I don't know much about TCU. They were always overshadowed by Oklahoma and Texas.
Overlook school.
Now, number 41, the Colts, who we were just talking about, got who they take?
Jonathan.
They took a
That
receiver.
receiver.
Mhm. Well, all we
They
know
took
is
a receiver.
they
That's
took
all.
a good receiver.
They took Jonathan Taylor out of Wisconsin, who you didn't know played 3 years, and he's I don't know what number he is in the rank. He is.
Dude, the 42nd pick, dude. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce
He's
it.
He had 2,000 yards this year. He had the most carries. He's a monster.
Laviska.
Number
Chenault?
42, Colorado took Laviska
Chenault.
Jr.
Jr.
out of Colorado. Jaguars, they lost Allen Hurts. He was a great receiver. They lost Allen. Didn't they lose Allen Robinson? Yeah, he went to the Bears.
Yes.
They needed that. Gardner Minshew is not the answer. I'm sorry.
Absolutely.
That disappoints you
Minshew
all.
magic is over.
Yeah, they're ending his contract.
All right. Number 43. This
Cole?
is first tight end took him. Cole Kmet.
Notre Dame.
Dominated Georgia.
That's the guy with the long hair, right?
I don't know. Notre Dame tight end. That's the Bears' 10th tight end on the roster right now.
Yeah.
They have Jimmy. They didn't need a tight end honestly. They had Jimmy Graham. If y'all don't remember him, he was a
Yeah.
monster back in the
He
day.
reminds me more of like Jason Witten in his prime, but a little bit stronger.
I wouldn't.
I think a
wouldn't go that
little
far.
fast. Yeah, he's pretty big though. Don't get me wrong.
He's
Now number
built like him.
number 44. The Browns lost Demarius Randall, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got. I think this is a top 5 steal. They got Grant Delpit, who won the Jim Thrope Award
Yeah.
back in January. Great player. He dominated. He got hurt, but he came back, dominated the rest of the year. Great steal by the Browns, who I'm pretty sure they traded for that pick. Number 45, Antoine Winfield Jr., safety, Minnesota. When Minnesota was really good, they were like number 8. They were making a push for the playoffs. They when they played, the best one I ever saw Winfield was when they played against Penn State. When they upset. Did they upset Penn State that game? I don't know. They
They beat him. I don't know if they upset it.
and the person he probably guarded during that game, number 46, KJ Kamler,
He is a.
receiver out of Penn State. Great player.
People don't. I wouldn't. He's honestly a big threat in my opinion.
He was a top 5 receiver when Penn State was really good.
Yeah.
Now, number 47, the man who lined up right next to Derek Brown, Marlon Davidson of Auburn.
We're only gonna be able to get to pick 50.
Yeah. Sorry for that. Marlon Davidson, defense tackle. He kind of got overshadowed by Derek Brown, but I think it's a great pick, honestly.
Yeah, I agree.
Now it's number 48, Darnell Taylor.
That's from University of Tennessee. I can answer you. He is very explosive. He's very fast. He is a defensive end. The way he comes off of the line is probably one of the not one of, but he's a fast player.
Like
He's
a
explosive.
smaller Derek Barnett.
You can't go that far.
Sorry.
I wouldn't go that far.
I mean, I'm talking about the way he exploded off the line.
If y'all don't remember, he dominated SC quarterbacks. He
Yeah.
dominated Jake Fromm.
The way Tennessee may have not been the greatest team in the last 5 or 6 years, probably the last 10 years, but they always usually have really good receivers. They usually have a pretty good threatening running back.
They used
and
to have.
and their defensive end and middle linebackers
Yeah.
are always slapping. And I feel like this is a steal because I mean, hey, he's so fast.
Number 49, Chase Claypool. If y'all didn't know, I'm pretty sure he has a 44-inch vertical. I think.
Boy can
40,
jump.
43 or 44.
Notre Dame. He's a monster. He's really fast. He can jump. He gets up there,
Yeah.
obviously. Number 50, Jalen Johnson, cornerback, Utah. Back when people would think Utah was gonna be a final top 4, that never happened. They came close. Jalen Johnson, he destroyed Justin Herbert, and he shredded that offense to pieces.